Hey.
Whoa.
Welcome, Laker fans around the world. Happy New Year. Happy decade. I'm Lee Bernick along with George G Money Newsbomb.
G Money.
Coming to you live on a
Small
Thursday
money.
night from Apple Valley Coliseum. George, let's get right to the elephant in the room. Rumor has it you've already blown your New Year's resolutions. What went wrong?
You know, what went wrong was I'm sponsored by Marketplace.
Liquor?
Maybe. So that happens. But it was a heck of a run, Lee.
Right.
It was a heck of a 6-hour run.
Well, it does a good 6 hours. All right, it's a beautiful night outside. It's freezing in here in the gyms. Budget Cuts hitting Apple Valley hard, but they've got a whole new vestibule outside, a whole new outlook, and they've got more wins than the Lakers coming into this game.
No, they don't.
They do.
Are you counting robotics?
Nope, I'm counting just basketball.
Pre-K?
Pre-K, varsity.
Wow. Times have changed, Lee.
Times have changed. Is it a changing of the guard, or is Prior Lake going to right the ship tonight?
Absolutely, we're going to right the ship tonight. We have the best coaching staff in the conference. The best dressed coaching staff in the conference.
By far. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Right, all right, I'm pandering.
Right.
So, what is the elephant in the room besides, I think you're holding information back from our loyal fans.
Well, there is. There's
Who's not here tonight,
in the
Lee?
starting lineup, but Tyree not in attendance tonight. According to Steve Ray, he is out sick.
Ouch!
Not playing tonight, not playing tomorrow night. He's out for the week.
I mean, that's like us losing you here. That's a Division I point guard.
We're down to one Division I player.
Only one.
Will it be enough?
I think it will be enough tonight because Apple Valley is kind of scraping by. They have a whole new coaching staff. People.
That is true. All right. Back-to-back losses, 3 losses on the year, and we're only 6 games in. George, what is this team? What are your keys to victory tonight to turn this around?
Well, the second half was particularly rough against Champlain Park because they kept going into a 1-3-1 and bringing half-court traps and such, and we couldn't handle that pressure. So I trust they worked on that all night and all week because every school scouts us. And I can expect to see that again tonight.
Yep, I think.
I think that's it.
Talking to Coach Johnson before the game, he's expecting a lot of zone defense out of Apple Valley.
There we go. A lot of 1-3-1, a lot of 2-3. So if we can handle that, we should be fine.
Gotcha.
But without Tyree, that's not going to make it easy.
Well, and so it's going to be the first start for Tommy Mesnick at the varsity level. Will he be nervous?
He won't be nervous. He's got ice in his veins.
Who's more nervous, Mom Janine or
Mom
Tommy?
Janine.
She is for sure.
Mom Janine was pretty loud while we were setting up.
But
we love her, but
she wasn't there on Saturday, out ill with the flu. Now, hopefully she hasn't given it to her kids. What kind of mom would that be?
That would be a horrible
on
mom.
The precipice of the biggest start of his career.
Yeah, you don't want to do that as a mom. There's a lot of new parts tonight. There's a lot of new factors to consider, Lee. Do you know we have Old Prior Lakers in the witness protection? It's kind of a Where's Waldo thing. Is where is Craig Larscheid tonight? He's the Sasquatch of Prior Lake.
Hey, George, it's time. We got to step aside for the national anthem. Flag before us.
I should probably take my hat off. Wow, what a rousing rendition on the old Victrola of our national anthem. Brings you back, Lee. Brings you back.
That might have been a 45 playing at 33 speed.
No kidding.
For those of you younger kids in the audience that wouldn't know what that is. Anyway, George, let's get right to the starting lineups.
Please do.
For Apple Valley, Dave Hosea. He's a 6-foot guard. senior. Cortland Johnson, he's a 6'3 guard. Bilal Cohn, he's a 6'2 guard. Mason Klett, he's a 6'5 forward. And Noah Freet, he's a 6'3 forward. They're going centerless tonight.
Centerless. It's like the NBA these days, Lee.
For your Lakers, a couple changes in the lineup tonight. Kyle McCullough is getting the start along with Malcolm Jones. Dylan Bear, but he is without headband, but with arm sleeve.
Okay, there you go. Kind of one half dozen, one the other.
And just in a way to change things up, both him and DG3, who's also surprisingly starting tonight.
No, you're kidding me.
They have ditched the leg sleeves. And
he
then,
has?
of course, yes.
And the big news, straight from Dave Doyen himself, DJ D1 has shaved his lamb chop, mutton chop sideburns.
Oh, we had our camera person headphones on, and you notice how I say camera person because I am all about 2020. And then finally starting for the Lakers tonight, it's Tommy Mesnick getting his first varsity
I like
start.
Mesnick. Good young player.
Yes. Will he smile tonight?
No, of course not. He'll smile when he runs into you at the VFW when he's 36 years old.
Right.
And he's like, Lee and G, it was an awful lot of fun. I should have smiled back then. I want you to meet my 6 kids.
Exactly. All right, George, what are you expecting tonight? This team has been a little sluggish of late.
We have, and we play a lot of man-to-man defense because we have the athletes. But I'm starting to wonder if the other team does come out in a zone like we talked about in pregame, if maybe we do the same thing, just to fill them out. It's a good way to try and get a team to shoot over you. And yes. I don't know if Apple Valley has the three-point shooters like Gary Trent Jr., Trey Jones, Tyus Jones back in the day. Those guys could really pop the three.
Don't forget, what's that kid's name? His mom's a teacher at Prior Lake.
I'll let you fill in that blank.
We'll go to the statistician. Hey, who's that?
This is good radio,
Lee. His name's
Luke.
Who's Prior Lake shooter back in the day? Blonde-haired kid. Mom's a teacher at Prior Lake.
Anyway, so we got a lot to look forward to, Lee, because they're going to defense us differently.
Exactly. Well, George, good news. After back-to-back losses, we got 18 minutes on the clock. It's a new year. It's a new attitude, and it is go time.
Wow. You sound like a disco song, Lee.
Well, we did have a little dance party.
You do. You sound like Gloria Gaynor in her prime, Lee.
Good news. I am feeling good tonight.
Feeling good. You're a brick house, Lee, is what you are.
That was actually played. All right, so DG3 steps in the circle. He's going to take the tip against Bilal Cohn. So they're tipping their 6'2 guard against 6'11 DG3.
Yeah, you're not going to win that.
Advantage DG3.
Look at that. It's Big Brother, Little Brother again.
Yes.
How's our ace camera person 2.0? She's all over it.
And just as we expected, Garcia wins the tip, gets it over Mesnick, now gets it back at the circle.
And there's Mesnick at a point.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see a little DG3 running a little point tonight.
Right.
As well.
He sure can do it.
Exactly. Now over to Culla, back to Bear. He's got it up at the circle, over to Mesnick.
And they're in that zone. Now they're in a 2-3.
Just as we expected.
Yep.
So Prior Lake looking to penetrate. They got a height advantage all over the floor.
Look at DG3.
And now they just got to learn to feed it in. And that's been one of the weaknesses where Prior Lake can potentially improve. That was a good inbound pass there. Bear 3, no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. Garcia saves it and then throws it all the way back up to the circle to Mesnick. Mesnick put a nice pass down low to Malcolm Jones, but Malcolm kicked it out instead of turning facing. And now he's got position, gets it a second time. In the paint he goes, left-handed hook shot in and out, no good, but he's fouled on the play.
That's a good start for us. Let's get them in foul trouble, Lee.
Exactly. Now with them playing zone all night,
you got to put your post in the middle.
Will either team be able to score as much as Gary Trent did 4 years ago in the first half against us?
Let's embellish that one, Lee. I remember 86 points from Gary Trent Jr.
I think it was 50. He had 50 in the first half.
I think he did too. And do you remember his dad wanting to fight us?
Yes.
They all want to fight us.
Exactly.
I think we said he wasn't Superman.
Yeah. No.
Get in line.
Right, not just their parents, our parents.
Right, our parents usually. How many want to fight us right now, Lee?
At least 2.
At least I can think
Second
of 2.
free throw in and good. 17 minutes to go. Lakers up 1-0. And now that's Cohn. He goes hard to the hack and lays it in. Lakers down 2-1.
Right.
Can double up early. Now Garcia bringing the ball up in the lane. He goes right to the hoop.
Look at him.
Scoop layup in and good. And I'll tell you what, that was just too easy.
That was too easy.
Especially
we'll take
against
that
the zone. You just drive right past all 5 guys.
Let's just blow by you. Right. You can zone us all you want.
Exactly. Now Cohn back up top. Is that a giant sweatband he's wearing or a cast?
I'm not sure what that is.
And now Johnson turns it over.
It looks like cheat notes from algebra today for that kid.
Exactly. Picked up Garcia, over to McCullough, back to Garcia. Little two-man game going. Now McCullough with it. He's got Mesnick on the right, Bear up top. Goes to Bear. Bear looks things over, sets a play, feeds it to Jones.
There you go.
Down low, they go to DG3.
A little wrap around.
He flings it out to Mesnick. Mesnick passes on the 3, gets it back to Bear. And now Jones doesn't hesitate on the 3. Launches the 3, hard off the back iron. No good. Tip in by Garcia.
Come on, Malcolm.
Jones is there for the rebound. That's no good. Tapped around, and the Lakers with their best rebounding performance of the season.
Get in.
Kick it out to Mesnick. That's no good. And after 5 offensive rebounds, they've got nothing to show for it but a 3-2 lead.
That was Jack Reeves-like.
That was very Jack Reeves-like. And now Hosea goes hard to the rack against Mesnick. Lays it in.
He draws the foul.
And draws the foul. You're right.
We're just feeling them out is what we're doing.
Scratch that. That foul's on Dylan Baird, not Mesnick.
All right, on 2-4.
Well, we are up here in the rafters tonight.
We are.
At Apple Valley.
I mean, they told us it was a VIP section. Really not so much.
Starting the first of a 4-game road trip, George.
Wow. Tune in, people.
Exactly.
How much material are we going to make up?
We're going to need to come up with a lot. Hosea free throw in and good, and Eagles up 5-3 2 minutes into the game. Now Garcia running a lot of point tonight with
there you
Kyrie
go.
out.
Whoa.
And now he swings it over to Malcolm. Both bigs up top, all the littles down low, and that ball's going to be tapped away by number 22, Cortland Johnson.
Cortland Johnson, another name I wish I had. Here comes Taylor Flauta. That young man had a great game the other night.
He did. His 6 points in a row really turned momentum.
It really did. It temporarily did.
Turned it all the way up until it turned back 30 seconds later,
right.
And then they went on like a 30-5 run.
Well, if you
close things out, but that was last year, George. We're into this.
That was last year. The question is, will Greg Flauta stay awake this game?
Exactly.
I think that woke him up.
Could be. Garcia's 3-ball rims out, no good. Rebound Hosea. He gets it quickly up court. 3-ball from the corner. That's Klett. No good.
That's Clank is what it is. Yeah.
That barely hit anything. And now long pass up court to Mesnick. Hard to the hoop, but he's cut off nicely by Johnson. Kick out to McCullough. He doesn't hesitate on the 3. Thunk it goes, but rebound Garcia up and in. No, he had position there on that rebound. And
no point guard, no problem, man. I'll just do it all myself.
Exactly. Now kicked out in the lane. Through the hands of 35 over to Johnson. And that's Hosea with it now. Takes a couple dribbles. He's working on the right wing. Feeds it down low. That's Freet, his first touch of the night. He turns, spins on Flauta. Hook shot, no good. Rebound Garcia. He's running the point. He's rebounding.
He's doing it all.
He's leading their team in scoring. He's doing it all. He's a 5-tool player.
He is. They're rare. Whoa.
Now Mesnick almost picked, but McCullough there to get it.
There we go.
Great pass down low to Garcia. In and good. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. And, George, you know what time it is.
It's yoga time.
It is yoga time with Andrea Kennedy. And in the new year, I think she's going for mindfulness as she's trying to declutter, and her first one, very little clutter in it. Breathe in, breathe out.
Can you say that again? That felt really good.
Breathe in, breathe out. If you keep doing that, I'm going to have to buy you a mitt.
Well, we needed sound effects, Lee.
Right.
I'm a 5-tool announcer, Lee.
Exactly.
You know, the simplicity is the beauty of Andrea AK's yoga-isms.
Exactly. It is all about simplicity. Mindfulness, simplicity.
Declutter.
Yep.
I mean, that we could all stand by that. I don't think Dane Shaw does need to declutter his wardrobe.
No.
What do you think?
I think there's probably room in the closet.
There's room in the closet. Stevie Ray, he clearly needs to declutter his closet.
Exactly. Now Prior Lake brings a little pressure. Bear and McCullough working on Hosea. He gets it over to Cone. And now Cone slides by a double team. Gets it down the court. Kicks it out in the corner. Johnson, 3-ball on the way. Short Clank, no good. Rebound Bear. And he's got a head of steam up the court. He comes to the rack. He goes. And that ball is rejected, but he's fouled on the play. That foul is going to be on number 33, Klett.
Drew the foul. Lee, I don't know if the camera can catch it, but your posse just arrived on the other side of the gym.
No?
Got Big Red there?
Yep.
Wasn't he at your
Christmas Eve
party? He ate all the shrimp dip.
Exactly. Bear free throw good. 8-5 Lakers on top. 14:29 to go. And George, of all our setups this year, outside the scoreboard camera not working, our cleanest setup of the year.
What do you attribute that to? Lobbing softball.
No idea.
No idea.
Now the pressure causing a little bit of trouble for
You
Apple
could have just
Valley.
skewered me there. I think it's because we got 2.0 here again, and Sydney helping out. They did a wonderful job of plugging in the Ethernet.
They were exceptional at it.
You know, we also had Janie in the back seat, with her sarcastic jokes, which we appreciate.
Yes.
But she kept eating garlicky food. You know, that no to Janie you know.
All right, good news. We're back to live action.
JD, I'm going to make up things to fill air. It's
We're
really
at the
gonna be that
14-minute
simple.
mark. Lakers up 9-5 in total cruise control. Apple Valley struggling through the product pressure. That's Johnson with the ball. He's a junior, and I'll tell you what, he looks like their most athletic player on the court. Now he slides it over to Cone. Cone working on Flata. Goes by him. Now working on Doyen. Kick out in the corner. 3-ball from Klett. That one's in and good. So one Klang, one Klett.
That's how Doyen rolls. He rolls in and good things happen. I think I'm going to call him Elvis because he doesn't have those sideburns anymore.
George, that was the other team hitting the 3. We're the white guys.
Well,
Prairie Lake and their road whites moving from left to right.
Your corrections officer is texting me right now. And if
now
you're nice to me, I won't tell them where you are because they're the only people listening right now.
Exactly. No.
So there's that.
Exactly.
But I did tell them, for a new truck, maybe, I can give you up. So.
Exactly. Ball tapped out of bounds. And now the referee's discussing which way it's going to go.
Speaking of where are people, where is Craig Larscheid? Squatch, he had people on his trail in the Northwoods of Wisconsin. Rumor has it he resided in the North Carolina mountains, and he might be migrating north because it's too warm for his fur coat.
Exactly. Now Wetzel into the game for Apple Valley. The ball's back up top to Cone. Cone crossing over on McCullough. Cut off nicely. Pull up, jumper, no good. Rebound Garcia. And here come the Lakers. Quickly up to Bear. Bear to the rack.
Whoa!
He's fouled again. He's going back to the line. And I'll tell you what, that's 2 good power runs by Bear as the sprinting down the court guy.
Sprinting down the court guy always works for me.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not going to get us to the network, is it?
they don't tune in until late. Those New York types, they're going to say, what do these kids got?
Exactly. Again, closed circuit to TBS. We are available for any of your broadcasts.
Right. TBS, TNT.
Exactly. Now Jackson checks in.
Ice-T
Hosea goes out. Yep.
Ice-T's got his own network,
He does.
I don't know if we fit the demographic. Maybe we do.
Bear second free throw in and good.
Maybe Squatch fits the demographic.
And now Prior Lake
Harry
stays with a little bit of
Dude in the
pressure.
woods.
That's Johnson with it. Little up and under, and he gets it over to Klett. Now back to Johnson. Still in their own half of the court. Johnson finally breaks it, gets it up to Cone. Now they go down low to Wetzel. And we're going to get a foul. And that foul is going to be on.
It's on Coach Miller. He pointed right at him. Said that tie is foul. Can't have you wear that,
I think
Coach.
they're giving it to Flata. That didn't seem fair.
That didn't seem fair. Kid's working hard.
Exactly. Now Jackson drives in, cut off. Back up to Klett. He spins by Flata. And now back to Cone up top. Cone working in the lane. He goes kick out Wetzel. 10-footer, no good. Rebound Garcia, and that's about his 7th already. And we're only 12 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half.
And we have a lead. Leads are good.
Leads are good. Lakers up 11-8. Doyen with the ball. Back to McCullough.
Elvis up top. Shoot that.
2-3 zone. Now they find Garcia on the low block, working on a much smaller man.
No kidding.
Kind of surprised he hesitated there. Now over to McCullough to Doyen, and they work it all the way around. Now they get it back to Garcia. Up, under, in, and good.
All right, that was well-coached basketball, Lee.
Yep.
Reversed the ball 3 times, found the big guy down low.
Yep.
Mismatch.
Good passing there, and Garcia single-handedly outscoring the Eagles.
Everybody?
The last time we saw that in this gym, George, it was Gary Trent
How long
Jr.
ago?
outscoring
That
the
was,
Lakers.
yes, it was.
And now Garcia
Whoa, don't hit
was
the
up
franchise.
hard. And how is there not a foul on that play? Garcia
get up the guy.
comes down hard, and he might want to have a word with the official there.
How is that not a foul?
He went up hard, got undercut, and now Garcia just makes it up with a blind steal, and it's
He
going
did.
to be out of bounds off of Bear. Good hustle there by him. And Garcia's going to plead his case with the official. He didn't like that foul at all.
As he should. Alex Trebek wasn't paying attention. I mean, he was standing 5 feet away from where he should have been. He was on the baseline.
Exactly. Good follow by Flata as he laid it up and in. 15-8. Lakers on top.
All right, Malcolm's coming in for DG3, I think.
Could be.
Got to protect the franchise.
Now Hosea working on Bear. Gets it over to Cone. Cone in the lane at the elbow. Passes on the shot. Kick out. That's Jackson with it. Now back to Cone. Now he gets it over to Hosea, who just checked back in. Working on Bear. Step back. Kicked out by Bear. And now Jackson with it. A lot of jibbing and jabbing by Apple Valley here, and they keep taking. They try to drive in and then keep getting rebuffed. And now we're going to get a travel on Cone.
Yeah,
Here
the
comes
pace of the game's slowing down a little bit.
Mesnick in, Malcolm Jones in, Flata out, McCullough
DG3
out.
staying in.
Yep.
Suck it up, kid.
And now they go right to him. He gets doubled up top, almost gets an over and back. Instead, slides it over to
There
Mesnick.
you go.
Now back to Garcia. Now Apple Valley bringing a little pressure of their own. They feed it in the corner to Malcolm Jones.
What are we doing here?
Little ball fake by him on Wetzel.
Spacing
and
looks a
they go
little
up
weird.
top to Mesnick. Spacing does look weird, and I think they switched from a 2-3 to a 3-2. And that caused a little
They're
bit
going
of
to stay in
confusion.
that zone or a 1-2-2, but they are in a zone. That's what matters. They're daring us to shoot over it, Lee.
Exactly. Well, now here comes the shot because
Yep.
they feed it down low instead. Garcia got
Coach
Mesnick
Garcia,
cutting.
I like
Free
that.
ball from Mesnick on the way. Short front iron. Rebound Cone. And now Cone races down the court. He's got Jose across court if he wants him. Instead, he goes to the rack. And that is rejected by Malcolm Jones, or at least got a piece of it. Good move there by Cone. Better move by Gator Jones.
Oh, boy.
Garcia spin in the lane. Speaking of good moves, that's no good.
Wow.
Speaking of Jack Greaves, he gets his own rebound, taps it up, and
Yes, yes.
he's in double figures.
Rumor has it he was watching Jack Greaves' old tape.
Well,
Trying
I
to
think
get better
that's
as a rebounder.
I think that's mandatory for any Laker.
It is. It's like on that coach's website that we get when we coach. Here's Jack
Exactly.
Greaves. Here's Dane Greaves.
Yep.
Having a few Ritz crackers, some oysters. Having a nap.
McCullough has to run back from getting water as Dylan Bear picks up his second foul, so he's going to get a little sit here. Made all 4 of his free throw attempts.
Yep, that was very nice. We need that. We are determined to win tonight.
Banna, scoring is up with the leg sleeve versus the arm sleeve versus the leg sleeve.
It is. Early returns, our arm sleeve's a big winner.
We even look at Garcia at 10 points in 8 minutes. He's on pace for 50.
That's Gary Trent-like. We
That
called
is
him
very
out.
Gary Trent Light. Now some fancy dribbling there from Hosea, but he goes all the way back up top to Cone. Cone taking his time with it back to Hosea, and he's got Freak cutting down
Good
low,
take.
but instead he goes to the rack, lays it up and in as McCullough's late getting over on the closeout.
Little scoop there at the end.
Exactly. 17-10 if you're just joining us. All of our equipment except for the scoreboard camera working tonight.
We are 90%.
And the Lakers getting back to business too after back-to-back losses.
Right.
They are now bringing the heat
Shoot
tonight.
that,
Oh,
Elvis.
Boyan had the 3. Instead, he feeds a beautiful bounce pass down to Malcolm Jones, but that's rejected. Picked up by Cone over to Hosea.
There he goes.
Hosea goes in for the dunk, and that's no good as McCullough cut him off. And now all the way back to Garcia. Pull up NBA 3, no good. Rebound McCullough. Back to DG3. Up in, good. 12 points for Garcia. And he's single-handedly outscoring the Apple Valley Eagles.
Yeah, he is. He's flying first class. He's 20,000 feet up.
And how about the hops by Hosea? He went up.
I saw
and
that.
Tomahawked that down. And once again, dunks on the season in high school basketball averaging 50% success rate.
Right.
Layups, 85% success rate.
All right, let's see if we can get above the rim again.
Exactly.
Now Malcolm's running point.
He is running point. And that might be it for him
Well, he
running
did.
point. Hosea picks it up to the rack. He goes. No good. Cone's there for the follow tip.
Look at
And that's how
Joy
you
with the
draw it
inbound
up.
pass.
And I'll tell you what, Coach Miller is not happy about that. He's so incensed. He calls timeout.
His face is red right now.
And you know what? I'm glad he's not listening now to hear Hockey Fist with Todd.
Oh, here, bring it.
As we
Let's
get to
go.
the second segment of the evening on our second
Right.
timeout. It's
You don't want a hockey fist too late. You don't
Hockey
want to get him
Fist
upset.
with Todd Kennedy.
All right, what do you got? What do you got, Todd Kennedy?
Restraint has no business in hockey.
What? That's so beautiful. I want you to say it again, and I promise.
Restraint has no business in hockey.
Pregnant pause is what that is in the business,
Yeah.
Lee. Can I play an E chord behind that? I mean, that's a song. I might
Yeah.
write a song about that.
Yeah.
Restraint has no business in hockey.
In fact, I ran into Jack Kennedy the other day at Dakota. Asked him he's playing juniors up in Canada. Sounds like that's going pretty well. And after his second year, he'll be returning to hopefully a nice college scholarship somewhere in the States.
Oh, well done, young Jack Kennedy. Well done.
Yep, it's good parenting. I mean, you got Andrew Kennedy the yin and Todd Kennedy the yang.
That's obvious, yes.
Yeah,
And Jack is, kind of an amalgam.
exactly.
An amalgam in the middle, Lee.
Oh, I like it.
Something we can go with.
All right. You got any favorites for best dressed? I've already got mine picked out.
Well, you're a sucker for a man in uniform. I think you like Craig Johnson there with his little yellow tie.
I think it's a brand new hammer made by Coach Miller. I think he's my
Guys,
leading
look at
candidate
Sharp.
right now.
He's got those sleeves folded over.
And now Apple Valley showing some pressure. And that's McCullough with it. Gets it back to Flata. And Flata's going to run the point now.
Here we go.
Everybody has had a chance at the point now. Now they slide it over to Mesnick. And now over to McCullough. McCullough comes all the way out to get that ball from him. Takes a couple dribbles to his left, and now they feed it to Mesnick down low to Garcia.
Ooh, you got DJ
and
wide
that's
open.
just easy for him, right?
Yep, it is.
It's just a turnaround. He's He's got 6 inches, and he's still barking to the official about a foul.
He's still not happy.
I don't know if he wanted a foul there or he's still mad about the first foul.
That ref is like hiding too.
Exactly. No, Hosea, nice split in the lane.
Oh!
Left-handed scoop layup up over Garcia, and that's going to be on a highlight reel for him.
Yeah, it is. It's the day the music died.
And how about that low dribble split of the double?
That was pretty good basketball.
And now Garcia on the low block. This time, basket no good, but this time he's fouled.
All right.
He's going to the line. He's got 14 points. Lakers up 21-14.
Ho-hum. He's only got 14. He's on track for 48. No big deal.
Exactly. Now,
Right.
Bach set to check in.
Well, there you go. We have a box sighting.
Garcia free throw in and good. And he maintains his lead over Eden Prairie. 15-14.
Or Apple Valley.
Did I say Eden Prairie? I meant
You
Apple
did.
Valley.
That's all right. You're thinking of Redstone.
I'm thinking ahead to the section finals when he will be outscoring Eden Prairie.
Oh, there we go.
Second free throw rattles around but drops.
Nice backstroke. I like that.
We're down to the 8-minute mark. Lakers up 23-14.
Did you just let it slip that Bernick Homes Group is going to be selling in Eden Prairie?
We are available out there.
There's my first shout out.
Exactly. Now
Sponsorship.
Hosea over to Cone. Up top, almost thrown away. Johnson checks back into the game. He takes a couple dribbles. He's working on Bach. Feeds it in the corner. That's Wetzel. He's got Freet down low, but they can't get it to him. He's being covered by Flata. Now Garcia goes up high, gets his 10th rebound of the half. He's got a double-double. And now McCullough with it at the elbow. Kick out to Bach. Bach's going to reset things, slow him down. And now they feed it back down to DG3. And he is hammered from behind by Freet.
Glad they called that. He was getting beat up a little bit.
He might have a little whiplash.
Yeah, we need him for 4 games and 4 nights or whatever it is.
Well, we got another game tomorrow night. We'll be out in Chanhassen. And then we go over to Shakopee for the big showdown Tuesday night. And then we're on the road again. I don't know who made this schedule, but evidently Russ is using the gym for something else.
Usually our MVP is on everything all the time.
Exactly.
In fact, more than we know.
Well, we should be back-end loaded with home games in, which means our stuff should be working better
Right.
in the friendly confines. Now Flata with it, passes on the 3, feeds it down low to Garcia. And George, I'm sensing a pattern here, feeding it down low to Garcia.
Yeah, you are. You might have carpal tunnel of the tongue.
Yes.
Is that what you're telling our viewing audience?
Actually, I'm just putting it on a loop, down low to Garcia.
Right. Click, click,
Exactly.
click. Were you an 8-track guy or a cassette guy?
You know, sad to say this,
Or a
but
Victrola guy?
no, but I was asked, first free throw no good, when I was a kid for Christmas, do you want 8-track or a cassette? And I'm like, duh, 8-track.
Duh, 8-track. What?
Yeah.
Where can I get Molly Hatchet?
I think after
You're a big Molly Hatchet
Kiss
guy, aren't
Alive
you?
2 came out on 8-track.
Right.
I think 8-track died about 3 days later.
A little Detroit Rock City never did anybody any harm.
Exactly. Lakers now extend the lead to 10 at the 7:09 mark. Garcia with 15. Lakers up 24-14, and that's Cone with the ball. Scratch that, make that Hosea with the ball. Cone's down low. And Johnson over on the right wing. Now he cuts down low, but they can't get it to him, so they go all the way back up top. And now Prior Lake slides into a little bit of a zone. Up
They
the
are.
straight, and then through the hands of Cone, out of bounds. Tough pass for him to handle.
You can zone, we can zone you too. It's kind of a gentleman's agreement. Sometimes you don't, but we need the W.
This game might slow down.
All right, let's go here, Bach.
Now Mesnick beats the pressure, swings it wide to McCullough. McCullough at the circle, got Jones on his
And
right.
now they're in a man.
Now Jones cuts
They're
down
chasing
low,
us.
and they switch
by
it to
the way.
Mesnick down low. Shot in. Shot
Yeah!
good. And he wants the foul call too.
Yeah, I sense a pattern here. Alex Trebek, he's not calling anything. He's got Jeopardy to do tonight.
Exactly. Is DG3 done for the night?
Maybe.
I don't know. Cone knocks down a 3 from the corner. He's got 7.
We're
And
going to put him on ice unless we need him.
That cuts the lead to 9. And George, we probably shouldn't get too cocky after blowing that
give and
18-point
go.
lead in the second half against Champlain Park.
Correcto.
Jones shot no good. Rebound tapped around. It's going to be Flata comes over the back and knocks it off of Wetzel. Wetzel
Right.
doesn't like the call. And so both teams kind of barking at the officials tonight.
Well, the refs, they're asleep right now. They're not calling anything.
Don't forget, it was only 2 years ago in this very gym that Patty B and Trey Jones were going at. And Patty said, hey, if I treated you like that to the referee, you'd tee me up. And Trey got the tee.
So Patty B deserved a tee.
Oh, he had one earlier in the game. That's good. He didn't get 2.
I thought we were going to break new ground there with a dad saying my son deserved a technical.
I think he probably earned every one he got.
There you go. Plural. I
Yep.
love it.
Now Cone out. Ball on the floor. Kick out. Cone passes on the 3. 18-footer on the way.
Nice
in
shot.
and good. Or make that Hosea. And between Cone and Hosea, they've got all the points.
They do. They look good.
Now Bach with it. Feeds it in the corner to Flata. Flata thinks about the 3, doesn't do it to McCullough, and McCullough travels. Yep. So it's down to 7. It was at 11. It's down to 7, and Garcia's going to check back in, and Flata checks out.
Taylor, good minutes for Taylor. Lucky 13.
Yep.
Greg can take another nap right now in the stands. I don't see Greg. Where's Greg? It's good radio.
Exactly. Now Hosea with the ball. Cone checks out, and I believe that's Jackson checked in. It is Jackson. Now over to Hosea. He's going to get a screen from Jackson, roll to the basket, but no pass there. He's closed out nicely by Bach, but in the lane he goes. Scoop layup by Garcia, but too hard off the backboard. Rebound Garcia. And now quickly Mesnick back up the court. Feeds it in the corner. Bach, 3 ball on the way. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Freet. And now here comes Jackson with the ball.
Stop ball.
Jackson to the hoop. Shot, no good. Just rims out. But he's fouled on the play, and I believe that foul is going to be on Mesnick.
Tommy M.
It is on Mesnick. Foul starting to mount. 6 for the Eagles, so Lakers will be in the bonus next opportunity.
We like that.
4 against the Lakers.
Everything is according to plan, Lee.
Exactly.
Everything is going according to plan.
Exactly. Let's give a little shout out to Dana and Leaf watching us in the in the Chowda City.
The Chowda City. You calling me a name? You calling me a Chowda?
And don't
is that
forget,
what Dana's up to?
Our old cameraman John and Jill Larson are watching us from the Cozy Couch over in Prior Lake.
Oh wow, they're going to say Florida.
Congrats to them, new grandparents.
FLA.
I guess newer grandparents. They already were grandparents.
They were. Well, Johnny Larson, he only comes out for the biggest of the big events.
Right.
You know that about John Larson.
Right, and don't look now, George, but leads down to 5. So Garcia takes it to the rack, and that rims out no good, but Malcolm Jones hustles after the ball. The big Gator goes and gets it.
Big Gator.
So he tracked that down in the corner. Now Mesnick with it. He feeds it over to Garcia. Garcia hasn't taken a single out. He goes to the rack. Left-handed scoop layup in and good.
Wow.
And he has to hop his way over Hosea, who's still down on the ground.
He's so
limping down the court.
Yeah, he's limping down the court, and he actually gave the I got fouled sign to the ref after he did a shake and bake.
Exactly. Now Johnson airballs a 3. And the 4 Prior Lake fans in attendance letting him know it. And the worst part is those are parents.
Wow.
Is that Janine Mesnick? No.
No, it can't be. It can't be. All right, it's shout-out time. Michelle Larscheid. She's no Mrs. Squatch.
Yes.
She's kind of the grace behind Beauty and the Beast. She's the beauty.
And how about Karen Farrington watching us tonight as
well? Love Karen.
Now Garcia, a little shake and bake, and up top they go. Lakers running a little weave here. McCullough with it, slides to his left. He's got Mesnick in the corner. Wasn't ready for the pass, so he's getting the hair out of his eyes. That kid needs a haircut.
Right.
Garcia turned around, hook shot in and good. And George, he's got 21 with 4 minutes to go in the first half.
DG3 comes in and the lead balloons.
So now, is it a concern, though, that he's doing all the scoring? He's at 21 of the 30, and by my math, that's 70%.
Well, nah. I don't think so. You know what?
Johnson, fancy crossover, kicks it out. Freet, 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Wetzel. He gets it down low to Johnson. Layup in and good.
Beat somebody to the rim.
Nice ball movement there. And I'll tell you what, this Apple Valley team, they might not be able to match up with us, but they are pesky.
They're very fundamentally sound. They pass the ball very well.
Exactly. And don't look now, but Klett is about to check back in. He knocked down that big 3 earlier. Now Bach with it up top. Swings it wide to Garcia. He's got a much shorter cone on him. And now goes back up top to McCullough. That's like 6'2", guard.
4 high.
6'10".
What are we doing here? Shoot that, Malcolm.
Malcolm passes on the wide open 3, swings over to Bach, and now they feed it down low to Garcia. Tough pass for him to handle. He does. Kicks it out to McCullough, and now over to Mesnick. But intercepted on the way by Gator Jones.
Well, it's a foregone conclusion he's going to be a Gator, right?
I hope so.
That's the word on the street.
Exactly. Now McCullough, little crossover, and Apple Valley's bench up on their feet.
They are. They're proud of their defense.
The team on. And now Mesnick nowhere to go. So he goes all the way across court to Bach, and now they hand it off to DG3.
All right, they're going to clear out for DG3. Wait, pick up his dribble. Maybe not.
Little pick from Garcia.
Go, son, go.
Oh, they double him up top, and the fans are on their feet.
It's louder
here. I can hear myself think. And almost a turnover. Saved in the corner by Mesnick. And now Garcia with it. He's going to pull up 3.
Deep 3.
From NBA range.
He's going to foul. Yes.
He's fouled after all that. The foul is on Cone. And Cone has officials.
Take that, Apple Valley. You mess with the ball, you get the horns.
Garcia going to the line for 3 free throws. Count them, 3. First free throw up and out. No good. I'll tell you what, it was a quiet Thursday night.
Right, the Clampets over there in their cheering section. They're going to cheer for a missed free throw.
Second free throw in and
I'll
good.
show you.
He's got one more coming, and now we're getting some mass substitutions. Klett comes in, Jackson
Right.
out, and now Mesnick out, Bach out, and I guess we're just going to go with 6.
Good minutes for the young men. Taylor again.
Who else came
Mesnick.
out? We sent 3 guys in. Or no, maybe McCullough just came back in with our squad. Third free throw in and good. Garcia up to 23, so he has tied Apple Valley.
All right, I like this lineup here. Got some height in the backcourt.
Hosea with it over to Johnson.
Look at
Leading
Taylor Flata
9.
guarding a guard.
Johnson
I like
in the lane, ripped away by McCullough, and we're going to get a travel call, which I got to be honest, George. The ball's on the floor. He doesn't have possession. How's that a travel?
You know, these refs leave a little something to be desired.
They have missed
Just saying.
multiple fouls.
Since
and
you
now
brought it
missed
up.
that. Yeah, this might be their first game, so let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
Right, and we have the lead. We can't bang on them too hard. They'll learn.
Lakers looking to push it back to double digits. It was down to 7 just a bit ago, and now Flata with the ball. Swings it in the corner, Gator Jones. He's got Garcia down low. Instead, chooses to go back up top to Doyen. Doyen swings it wide to McCullough, and now they completely reverse it. He's got Flata posting up, and he's got him. Feed the big fella.
No kidding. All right.
And now Garcia running baseline. Back and forth he goes. Good thing he's in exceptional shape. Now Gator Jones passes on the 3 up top to McCullough. And the fans starting to make a little more noise
Yeah,
again.
the Clampets are going at it again.
They like slow.
Jeffro's happy.
These Apple Valley fans love slow zone basketball.
Yeah, they're grinding it to a halt. Are you happy now, Apple Valley?
Well, they're going to keep us under no free taco tonight.
There you go, great
and now
cut.
Beautiful pass down low to McCullough. Shot no good. Tipped around. And that is Klett comes up with the rebound, gets it over to Hosea. And I think he's still nursing that hip a little. He keeps grabbing at that thing. Now Klett with it, back to Hosea. He's got Wetzel on the left. And instead goes to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive in the middle once again. Slips on the floor. No travel call there. If anything, should have been a travel.
Yeah, that was a little slippery slidey there.
Yep, now Hosea with it. He's got Garcia on him, so nowhere for him to go. He's looking for somebody to move, but Apple Valley's moving ground to a halt. Now he gets it over to Johnson. Johnson working on McCullough. McCullough closing him out, forces him left.
Uses left.
To the rack he goes. That's a solid air ball.
Grab that ball.
Freight comes out of nowhere to knock it away from Flata. And now quickly up to Doyen.
There you go.
Alley-oop.
Oh!
And the thunder dunk from Garcia.
Best lob pass I've ever seen, Lee.
How about that assist from DJ?
That's what I'm saying.
Chopless Doyen. Is he have more aerodynamic without the chops?
He is playing. It belies his ability how he can play above the rim.
Hang on, I got to get my dictionary out, George. I'm not used to using such big words like belies.
Well, you're a Gator.
Exactly.
I understand.
All right, leads at 11. Biggest lead of the night for the Lakers. And now Johnson in the lane, kicks it down to Freight. 10 seconds to go. Back to Wetzel. We're going to get a travel call on him with 4 seconds to go. And it's a good thing because Klett just banged a 3 from the corner. But after the whistle, you know what, George? Those don't count.
Those don't matter, Lee. Just like Champlin Park didn't matter right now.
Exactly.
Me double parking, that didn't matter at St. Cloud State.
Now Flata into McCullough. Hosea on him. Gets it over to Garcia. NBA 3 at the buzzer. No good. Mr. Do everything right. Gets everything to drop that half except for that shot. He's outscoring Apple Valley 25-23. And your halftime score, Lakers 34, Apple Valley Eagles 23.
Wow, fly Eagles fly. Not so much.
The officials on the court, they're making sure nobody comes on this court.
Look at them.
I think there was supposed to be some 4C basketball going on, but they are...
I feel better protected, I'm not even going to say, in Compton at midnight than by those two.
Right, do you see the way he brought the ball over? It's like someone was going to take the ball.
Right. You know, 1958 must have been a good year for those two.
It's not even his ball. Right. 9.5 minutes to go, George.
Just say it.
We got a lot of games coming up. We're going to rest our vocals for the next 8 minutes or so.
I'm parched, Lee. I'm
parched.
We'll
be back. We're going to hit the snack bar.
Yeah.
We will be back audio-wise.
Woo!
Until then, enjoy the lack of a halftime show.
Bye.
Welcome back, Laker fans. We're just wrapping up halftime. It's been all Lakers in the first half. They're up 11 at the half, and it's been the DG3 show, George.
Yes, it has, even more than ever.
He's got 25. Apple Valley's only got 23. Lakers up 34-23. And, George, our viewership is sky high tonight because, remember, we were trying to think of the Apple Valley sharpshooter? Luke Martins, his mom.
Yes!
His mom
Luke.
texted in and said, hey, that's my son, Luke. She's a Prior Lake teacher.
Here's to you, Brenda.
Yeah, I think she's a Prior Lake teacher. She used to be, for sure.
Right. She does many things at once. She's a multitasker.
And I may be right,
Yes,
I may
she
be wrong,
does.
but I think Luke was a wear out the net kid, and
you
that
go.
kid could light it up from downtown. Now, Julie B. also watching at home tonight, and she's got 4 Prior Lake alumni with her. We're going to give a shout out to, but
Can't
we're going to
count that
wait
high.
till 1 minute of game time's up just to keep them watching.
Wow.
Keep our numbers higher.
You just pulled the string, Lee.
Yeah, so, hey, closed circuit to you 4 girls watching the game at my house. Be sure to clean up your garbage.
Clean up your garbage.
Clean up your garbage.
And get out of my yard. You sound a little
Get
crabby
out of
right
my
now.
yard.
Come on.
Well, it's a new year, George.
Come on.
All right, George, 18 minutes on the clock. What are the keys to the second half?
You know what? Just be ready for them to switch from a zone to a man-to-man and then back. That's kind of their little trick, I would say. So right now, they obviously have the ball, but we'll see if they're in a zone or a man-to-man to start the game.
Exactly. That's Freet with it at the elbow. He's got Malcolm Jones all over him. Nowhere for him to go. And he said, for a big man, he's had limited touches tonight and hasn't scored yet. Now Cohn to the rack. He throws it right off the hand of Garcia. Gets it back, but he's on the end line when he gets it back. Laker ball and the lead.
Can't beat that, Lee. Can't beat that. All right, little full-court pressure, too.
Exactly.
Little zone press.
And, this is really good for our younger guards, for McCullough and Mesnick. Now Mesnick gets a long
Absolutely.
cross-court pass over to McCullough. McCullough jibs and jabs in the lane, gets it down to Jones on the low block. He's working, feeds
There
it
you
to
go. Good
McCullough.
cut.
Beautiful pass, but that's intercepted as McCullough grabbed it. Instead of going up, tried to get it over to Garcia, and he was too unselfish there.
He totally was. He tried to make that extra pass. Kind of like you tried to pass on those 4 lovely PL ladies in your own home,
Well, hey, about
Lee.
15 seconds. We'll get to them. Now,
I'm under a gag order to not bring
down
them
low,
up.
Freight had the up and under, didn't take it. Kick out, Hosea, 3-ball, in, out, no good. Rebound, Garcia. Long cross-court pass up court.
Oh.
Bear layup, no good.
So, Lee,
So Apple Valley catches a break there, and the Bear miss.
who would get the most angry? Would it be Maddie Jewell? Would it be Ali Zeller?
Shh. We're not
Would
at
it, quiet.
Allie Zeller never gets mad.
Would it be Abby Ruel?
Could be.
Or would it be Jennifer?
I heard Abby's a little cantankerous at times, but she's planning a beautiful.
But I haven't given them up yet. So
She's planning a beautiful birthday dinner for her mom, Julie Ruel, tomorrow. So happy birthday,
Oh.
Julie, on the close circuit. Another rebound for
HB
Garcia.
JR.
Over to Mesnick. Now Mesnick travels with it.
Little traveling.
He got the handoff from Garcia. I don't think he was expecting it.
Mesnick's like, who, me? What?
Huh?
Well, that's an old school ref over there. He's going back down to Waldrug, where he poses as a cowboy from 1860.
All right, we're just going to leave it at that. Now Hosea with the ball. Crisp inbound pass from Johnson. Works down the right side, gets it over to Cohn. And for Apple Valley tonight, it's really been a 2-man game between Hosea and Cohn. Now Wetzel
For sure.
working on Garcia. He thought about it and then
Picked
thought,
up his dribble.
I do not want to be on Garcia's highlight reel. Kick out.
Right.
Now Wetzel pulls up. 12-footer, no good. Rebound, who else but Garcia.
Right.
I'd like to get his rebound total. He splits it double down the lane. He goes, lays it off for McCullough. And we are going to get a charge call on Garcia. So layup, no good.
So, Lee,
That's
question.
his first.
When, for your sartorial splendor, when is it appropriate for one to start wearing Easter clothing up in these parts? Because we got Big Egg over here, otherwise known as Craig Larshad. We found him. He's actually here in the Apple Valley gym. Nice job, 2.0. We found him.
Exactly.
And it's a
Wetzel,
little.
hook shot,
He's
no
probably
good.
4 months premature to
Wetzel
wear that.
Kicks the rebound in the corner. It might be.
Maybe.
Up top to Johnson. Now, are we going to see some bench tonight? Players come in.
I hope so.
Hook shot from Johnson, no good. All the way up to Mesnick to the rack. He goes, and that's picked off by
Clean.
Hosea.
Uh-oh.
Goes all the way down to Cohn. Cohn layup in and good. He tried the tomahawk in the first half, and this time settled for the layup.
Wisconsin Mass says that's a 4-point swing.
That is a 4-point swing. You're right. But anytime there's a swing, we get Doyen checking in.
Well, now order's restored.
We are going to get a blocking foul. That's going to be on. Is that on Hosea?
Kid's playing hard.
He was playing hard. That was a major contact as Flata went flying and Hosea went flying. Mesnick out.
Note to our statistician
Doyen
crew.
in.
Doyen in the second half.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Now Bear takes over at point. It's been a rotating point guard without Tyree tonight, but Lakers still up 11 in a slow-down game. Both teams hoping to crack 40 tonight.
Seriously.
Garcia hoping to crack 40 as well. He goes up under off the backboard. Shot no good, but fouled.
Drew the foul. That hesitation move will get you every time.
Yep, 15:03 to go. Lakers up 36-25. Garcia, the story of the night, he's got 27 of the 36.
Wow.
And now he's going to the line looking to make it 29
Right.
of the 38.
So where's the fifth Beatle? I just saw Greg McCush a little while ago.
Yeah, I
Where'd
pushed
he
his
go?
girlfriend out of the driveway this morning.
You did. Let's hear it. Tell about
She was stuck in the snow because Greg didn't shovel.
Greg.
I was walking the dog around the block,
You just do it all. You are the good Samaritan.
and she was just spinning the wheels on her Ferrari.
Right, exactly.
I'm like, that's not a winter car, but
Is
I
it
helped.
indicative of your neighborhood, Lee? Is this the problems we
No.
can expect?
Nope.
Ferraris, Dan Hansen.
We're more Ford versus Ferrari. Now in the lane, Hosea. Floater up over Malcolm Jones.
Wow, Malcolm.
Good.
He might be going to the Badgers after that.
Leads down to 10. Now up to Bear. Bear's got numbers.
There you
Swings it
go.
wide.
Come on, shoot that, DJ.
An 18-footer. Clang, no good.
Taylor.
Rebound. Flata, but
Taylor.
he can't hang on to it. It's up to Cone. Cone races down the court. He gets bumped by Doyen into the pad.
Doyen
And I'm
shoved
telling you,
him.
this has been one of the sketchiest officiating crews of the season.
Yeah, it
Bear,
absolutely
pull
is.
up three, knocks it down.
These two are woken up from some.
And
Third
Bear's having a
shift.
good scoring night. He's got 7.
Yeah.
Now Johnson, he's got a good handle. His shot's been a little lacking tonight, but he's got a good handle. He swings the ball in the corner over to Cone. Cone working on Garcia. They feed it down on the low block to Freet.
You're going to call that on Doyen?
Shot no good.
I'm protesting that.
Foul on Doyen.
Sure look like it. Kid's got to hold his ground. This referee, I tell ya. Should have showed him some love.
Kind of like they're not even trying. Also, closed circuit to Russ Reeds. Thanks for checking in on the camera equipment. We still do have it in our possession. It just
Thanks, Russ.
doesn't work. Our
Thanks,
Elgato,
Mr. Bigwig.
Elgato capture card.
Is he in
working.
Vail right now, or is he in the Corsicans?
I think he might be in the Greek Isles.
I do too.
Now bounce pass down.
We
low,
know where
picked up
he
by Bear.
lives.
He's got Doyen with him. Splits a double. We're gonna get injury timeout on the fast break, even though it was 5-on-4. And that's Wetzel down. Hopefully he's okay. Trainer out to talk to him.
Yeah, we never like to see that. Especially a kid when he's got flow like that. I mean, you want that kid on the court.
He does have
Just
flow.
looks good. Speaking of looking good, who is our best dressed?
Well, interesting. The girls made an interesting point at halftime in that they definitely love Miller's shirt, but like the way that Ray's cuffs are coming out of his sweater.
Now, Ray is always a strong threat to take it all.
Right.
No matter, he tries to dress down, he tries to fit in, a little bit of camo, but we're on to you, Ray.
But Coach Miller's
Steve
wardrobe
Ray.
provided by Hammermaid always gives him the edge.
We should get free shirts for that. You've plugged that a lot.
We
I
probably
like that.
should. They're not even a sponsor.
Right.
Just providing
just wanna
Coach's
be.
wardrobe. I
Do we want to talk about our sponsors, Lee?
consideration. We do, but we don't have the list.
Besides the Burnick Homes Group?
We could just talk about them for an hour.
We could.
Kick out 3. Bear shot, no good. Rebound tapped around, and who's there? None other than Doyen to haul in the rebound. We're going to get a foul away from the ball, though, and I think that might be on DG3. It is.
Wow, we can't have that.
I think he called tap to the head.
Right, it's a new foul.
That's not even a hand signal for an official.
That sounds like a foul at the Tiki Bar, Lee.
Right.
Are you really going to call that on me?
That was a kind
Julie?
of that hand gesture from the official was kind of a cross between I could have had a V8 and I've got something in my eye.
Right. So I guess I'll blow my whistle.
Exactly. Klett, 3 ball from the corner, in and out. So we've got 1 Clang, 1 Klett, and 1 almost in.
Yeah, I'm going to let you finish your sentence there, my man.
Discretion is the better part of valor, George.
Yes, it is.
Leads
Abe
up
Lincoln.
Lakers with their biggest lead of the night,
What a
13-08. Why part of the reason we're giddy here in the new year. Also, our plant-based diet paying dividends already with
Absolutely.
increased energy.
Soy and legumes, Lee.
Exactly. Now Cone to the basket. He throws it off the hand of Bear out of bounds. Going to stay Apple Valley's ball. If you're just joining us, it's been all Garcia all the time. He's got 28 of the Lakers' 40.
It's his own
Outscoring
channel.
Apple Valley by himself.
Yeah, that's
And
what we
now we've got
expect from the young
another
man.
whistle on the floor. And we're getting an offensive foul. That's going to be on number 35, Freight. 11th grade captain.
Wow. He didn't sign up for that.
Nope. And now Flata gets it to Garcia. He's doubled. And gets it back to Flata. That ball's tipped.
No kidding. Flata might be playing some point.
Exactly. Now Doyen with the ball. Ooh, little
DJ!
He gets a little fancy with the handle.
He did.
And now gets it over to Bear. Bear does a stiff arm to Cone.
I mean, spot the football players.
I think he Heisman that. He tried to Heisman that his way in on that one. Now they go to Flata on the low block. He kicks it back out to Bear. Bear
there we go.
Down low to GG3. And that's just the operating room.
You're getting
for the
tripled.
surgeon. Kick out. Bear passes on the 3. Doyen does it.
DJD!
Bang, it's good.
For 3! Something like that.
43-27. Lakers extend the lead. 12:18 to go here in the second half.
You know, Doyen's more aerodynamic without those lamb chops.
I tell you what, he's done it all once again. He's the spark plug of this team.
He is. Absolutely.
And now kick out in the corner. Intercepted by Malcolm Jones.
Woo!
And Garcia, he's got Bear underneath wide open. He kicks it back to Jones. Jones up in, no good. Rebound fought for.
No,
picked up by Hosea. And he's racing down the court. Knocked away by the speedy Bear out of bounds.
A lot of hustle from Bear. I got to like it.
Yep.
Very unselfish passing from our squad.
Yes. That's our problem. We're too unselfish.
They're too unselfish.
And
like you, Lee.
McCullough set the check back into the game. That's Johnson with it. Back up top to Klett. Klett swings it wide to Cone. They got Freight posting up down low. They finally get it to him. He pulls up elbow jumper. That's no good. Barely drew iron. Rebound Gator. And now he gets it over to DG3. Beats the timeline, swings it wide to Jones, feeds it in the corner, and now back to DG3. We're going to get a push on Freight. I'll tell you, that was just good defense. This crew's just... It's not their night, George. They're either hungover.
Excuse me? You know, Apple Valley is fundamentally sound. They play good Team D.
Yep.
They rotate the ball.
Yep.
In the absence of a superstar, they're actually holding fairly tough.
Exactly. Jackson in, Wetzel in, Freight out, and Hosea out.
There we go. It's all good. So who's going to get best dressed? I'm going to bring it up again.
Bear knocks down the 3 in the corner. He's in double digits, George.
There you go. Got to like that.
His first double-digit game of the year. Nice job offensively for him tonight.
Got to like that. We need diversification to get where we want to go as a team.
Exactly.
It takes a village, Lee.
George, Apple Valley's got 3 points this half.
See, now we've put the clamps down.
We've played 7 minutes, and they've got 3 points.
These clamps brought to you by Ace Hardware in Prior Lake.
Exactly. Doyen out, McCullough in.
Okay, so Craig Johnson. We haven't brought up Craig Johnson tonight.
He always looks good.
Right. I mean, it kind of works against him.
I think when you're a male model, though, there's the deck stacked against you. We expect it.
Right. The bar's set a little higher.
Jones on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lakers, so it's going to be Laker ball with the lead. Leads up to 19 now as Apple Valley's gone cold here in the second half. And now they're going to bring some pressure. Garcia beats the pressure easily down
Lefty
court.
dribble. Love
he can
it.
do it all. Now he feeds it over to Flata.
Flata.
Outside the arc to the rack. He goes. Left-handed layup. No good.
Great recognition.
As one young fan I know says, $1 million move, 10-cent finish.
Wow.
And Klett knocks down another 3. I tell you what, he is good. He's 2 for 2 on threes after the whistle. He's got 6 points that don't count.
Right. I mean, that's bragging rights somewhere.
Exactly.
But just not on the scoreboard.
Exactly. Now Wetzel back up top to Klett. Will Klett launch again? Looking
You know
for a
he
screen.
will.
Doesn't get it. That ball's knocked away by Bear out of bounds.
You know we will.
Good play there. And it's in the absence of Tyree, Bear bringing the athleticism tonight for the Lakers.
You know what? That's right. Tyree. We hardly knew ye.
Well, hopefully he gets well soon. Johnson lays a beautiful pass off to Klett. And Apple Valley's got their 5th point of the half. Lead down to
13?
No, 17, George.
17. All right, here we go.
You were taking their
I didn't look up. I
9
just kind of
and our
guessed.
6, and then their 2 and our 4.
It's Wisconsin math.
McCullough, 3.
There we go.
Bang! He knocks it down, and now the lead's at 20.
I got this one, Lee. We're up by 20.
You are a mathematician.
I am. What can I say?
And Kyle Haas set to check into the game now as Lakers going deeper on the bench. And DJ Doyen also set the check back in to the right.
Oh!
Rejected by Gator Jones, but there's a foul on the play.
Wow, there's an assault charge looming on that foul, Lee.
I don't know. It looked like he went up pretty straight to me.
You're a Gator homer is what you are.
I know. So Jackson going to the line to shoot two. That foul's on Flata.
Impossible.
Maybe I missed something.
On Gwen? She's sitting in the bench.
Jackson's
in the
free throw
stands.
in and good. Nothing but net. Good to see Apple Valley get to the 30-point mark with 10 minutes to go here in the second half.
Absolutely. That's a watershed for them. That's big.
Flata out, Bear out. He gets a
they can build on
round
that.
of applause from the crowd. Haas and Doyen back into the game.
I like it. This is a good team effort right
Dave
now.
sits up in his seat a little higher, a little straighter.
Right.
Jackson, second free throw coming. That shot is up and in as well. And he's now their third leading scorer with
Man
4.
press. It's working. See, they're going to bring the heat.
Exactly.
The book is out on us.
Cohen knocks it out of bounds. And, George, it's decision time now. Best dressed.
Yes.
Who are you voting for?
Well, I'm kind of looking ahead, and I'll let the viewers know Miller needs to win in Shakopee, his alma mater. So thus, I'm not going to give it to Hammermaid tonight.
All right.
Stevie Ray, he lives near here.
Yep.
He's kind of got that urban look tonight. We're in an urban environment.
Yep.
Dane Schad, I love that he represents the Buckle well.
He's kind of got
But
that.
it's not his night.
He's kind of got that creepy youth pastor going tonight.
Right, so we can't agree. And Craig Johnson, higher bar, higher standard. I think it's Steve Ray's night.
All right, let's do it.
Should we go with Steve Ray?
Congrats, Coach Ray, for being our best dressed tonight.
Right?
Timex watch.
I think
Takes a
Kim
licking
dressed
and
him.
keeps on ticking.
You're right. You got it, Stevie Ray. This one's for you, buddy. All right, moving on.
Yeah, and you know what? It's nice of Steve to be here. He's very depressed over his Sooners tough to
Sooners.
beat. He had a really rough last Saturday night.
Well, they're not a.
Lakers lost to
what I say.
Champlain Park, and then the Sooners.
Right.
I
You went
know.
0 for 2.
I think they brought their JV, and Clemson just make that to LSU, obliterated them.
Well, clearly the text he sent both of us at 3 a.m. indicated he was very unhappy.
I mean, Joe Burrow had
Joe Burrow.
first half touchdown passes.
Joe 8 touchdown Burrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Buzzsaw.
exactly.
Hashtag buzzsaw.
Sorry, Coach.
But you know what? Hopefully this will lift your spirits, Steve.
Lakers going to pull out the V tonight. 49-31. We're down to the under 10-minute mark to go. Jones with the ball back up top to Haas. Now over to
Shoot
Doyen
that,
in the
DJ.
corner. He feeds a pass down low to Garcia. Garcia turnaround no good. Gets his own rebound.
Hack-a-shack.
Jack Reeves it up and in, and now he's going to the line.
You know what? The kid held his ground well. He just got bumped around. Tough kid.
I see why basketball now, for the first time, is really about height.
You catch on quick, partner.
Big size advantage for Garcia.
No matter what they say.
Free throw in and good. That's 31 for the big fella. And it's going to come down to the wire if he can outscore Apple Valley. Is that in the back of his mind?
Maybe. Did you just realize we got stink eye from a parent?
Which parent?
I don't think that wasn't stink eye. That was, I love you guys.
Oh.
Did you see, I think that was, we're getting it right now as we speak again.
Oh,
2.0.
Oh, he's giving a smile.
It's 2.0 on
it's all
this.
smiles.
2.0 is doing her homework right now.
Exactly. Foul on Kyle Haas. That's going to send Jackson back to the line. His third trip there in the last 3 possessions.
Right. All right, so we have unfinished business
He's in
here,
the bonus.
Lee.
Fortunately, he missed the last one.
Let's see. All is
time.
well.
First end of the 1-and-1. No good, but he's in the act of shooting.
Right.
So he's going to get a free second one.
Whoa, the act of shooting. That's not PC in Minneapolis.
Second free throw up on the way. That is in and good. He's got 5. And ties Klett for third in the scoring list. Now Doyen with it. He's going to take his turn at point. And I'll tell you what, the Lakers have done a great job. I believe everybody has run point at one time
They have.
or another.
It's a great way to beat
Kick out
pressure.
Haas. Beautiful pass down low.
Oh,
Jones.
clean.
Rejected by Klett. Long up to Jackson.
yellow.
In, lays it in, and he's fouled by Doyen.
All right, props to that ref because a lot of these refs don't understand what a Euro step is, and he actually did. I was anticipating a travel call.
We have been on them all night.
We have, and why not?
Beautiful Euro.
It was
Nice finish
straight from
by Jackson.
Slovakia
And George, you can believe it. That's 4 trips and 4 trips to the line.
for the kid.
McCullough out. Haas out.
McCullough hit a big 3.
Exactly. Bear back in.
Yep, kids playing
And
well.
Mesnick back in.
They're all playing well.
Free throw clangs around, rattles its way home. And George, don't look now, but the lead's down to 17. We said that in against Champlain Park, and
Yeah, we kind of did. We were closing up shop.
so this is a good teaching moment for Coach Miller and his staff. Hey, we were here just 4 days ago,
We were. It was 4 short days ago.
and we got outscored 30-5 in the last 10 minutes of the game. But
Foul.
Garcia's not going to let that happen as he goes to the basket, lays it in.
Yeah, there's your remedy right there. Give it
Yep.
to him.
Basket's
Stop me.
good. He's got 33. Starting to trail, though. Apple Valley building their lead against Garcia, 35-33.
Right, it's a one-man gang.
Lakers still on top by 19, looking to make it 20.
It's not fair to the other kids. They're all playing well. It's not fair, Lee. It's not fair.
Exactly. Garcia, free throw, no good. Rebound fought for, tapped around. Wetzel comes up with it.
Pretzel? All right.
Just Wetzel.
Oh, no one back on two!
Oh, and that's a bad foul.
Wow.
Cohen looks like he's okay, but he went up for the jam and got hammered by Garcia.
Boy, I'll say.
And I'll tell you what, I think Garcia's looking for a little retribution.
Well, the kid was cherry picking, and I don't blame him. There was nobody back on D.
Well, I think he's still upset about that foul in the first half. He
Right.
comes over and gives Cohen a hand. And I think Garcia might be coming out on that one. As
That's
Flott
probably
set
a
to
smart
check
play.
back in.
I see Flauta coming in. All right, well, let's see what happens here.
I'll tell you, he went up high for the tomahawk, the second one tonight, and for the second time, he gets hammered to the ground.
He did. And look, they're bringing in their beef right now.
Yep.
So I think you're dead on here. I think you
Clang.
want to get number
Free
3
throw,
out.
no good, and Garcia does
That's a
head to
good
the bench.
coaching move.
And does he take an elbow from Wetzel on the way by? Kind of looked like he did. Now Wetzel checks out, Freight checks in.
10 more seconds he would have. So look at Miller talking to him. Look at him smiling.
Good teaching moment.
2.0 might be on this.
Second free throw in
She's
and
not.
good.
All right, that's all right.
And now Doyen with the
Pass
ball,
the ball.
already at half court. Gets away with a little bit of a walk there. Gets it down to Flauta on the low block. Ball fought for. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow now favors Apple Valley.
All right.
So Flauta did an excellent job there of
As Outcast once
changing the
sang.
possession arrow. Lead down to 18. Apple Valley can cut it to 16 or 15 with a 3 here.
Right. I like how you're hyping this thing.
Well, we got to keep our viewers interested, George.
You know, the Golden Girls aren't on until 10.
Hosea over to Jackson. Jackson in the lane. No good. Fouled on the play. That foul is going to be on Flauta. It's going to be his 4th.
Speaking of the Golden Girls, Julie Bernick, Maddie, Julie Ruel, Abby?
Abby. Yep, she's
Did I get the foursome right?
Nope. Alex Zeller's there.
Who else?
Maddie Jewell.
Thank you.
But I think they left to go get ice cream.
Those are serious fans, Lee.
Jackson free throw in and good. Flauta with the 4th.
You know, that's what they say when they never come back.
Exactly.
You might have an empty house.
Heads to the bench. Hey, there is nothing wrong with that.
Why, look.
We said goodbye. A sad day at the Bernick house. We said goodbye to our best Christmas tree ever.
Oh, that is a sad day.
was a
Did you
sad
name
day.
that tree?
We named it. Surprisingly, we named it George, but no relation to you.
6 feet tall and green
After George Washington, because
and pointy.
we couldn't afford a evergreen, so we got a cherry tree.
There you go. Right. You know, you're so eco-sensitive.
We are. We're very friendly.
You are. You know, what were you doing? You were helping the fifth Beatle with his electric Tesla? Got stuck in the driveway?
Got stuck in. He
Or Ferrari.
He
You had a
should
Ferrari.
probably be home shoveling tonight.
Greg McCush should be home shuffling tonight. But no, we know where he is.
Bears second free throw, no good.
He's
First one was
gallivanting.
good. He's got 11. He's our second leading scorer and the only other player in double figures for the Lakers tonight.
Whoa,
And
that's
Jackson.
pretty
He's
ugly.
going to go jump ball. Fortunately, he didn't get the travel there.
Exactly.
But possession arrow now favors Prior Lake because Flauta did a great job of tying that last
did.
ball up and
Kid's
flipping
on
the
fire.
possession arrow back to him. And George, will we see the bench firing up tonight?
I sure hope so. Now is one of those games you can do it. You know, it's the first of 4 games in 6 days. We're up by a lot. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Exactly. Mesnick passes on the 3, and now Lakers look like they're content to run some clock. Mesnick with it. He's played some nice minutes, getting his first varsity start tonight. Congrats to him.
Kid looks good.
And now look at Gator Jones spin. Kick out to Doyen. He powers his way to the hoops.
Doyen!
Scoop layup in and good.
That is one fancy move.
Back comes with it Hosea.
Underhanded
working on Bear.
flip
Flips it to
move?
Cone in the corner. That was a scoop layup.
Wow. I bet he beats Dave in the driveway with that
And now
move every
Klett
time.
up under. Power move. no good, and that rebound is going to be Freight losing possession of it, but it's going to go off Gator Jones's leg.
Well, those are tree trunks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the move DJ beats his dad in one-on-one every time. That little scoop.
That was a pretty sweet scoop.
Dave falls for it.
Exactly. Now Jackson with it. I'll tell you, he's been really active here in the second half. Freight, nice post move, in and good.
It's a good move.
George, that's his first basket of the night. Are you surprised with a move like that? That's the
Hasn't played sooner?
first time he's
A little
started.
bit.
He's a senior captain.
Little bit.
Power move, and they haven't gone to that very
That was
much.
a good move.
Jones skies high to get that errant pass. And now he flings it
Shoot
all the way
that.
out to Mesnick. Mesnick had the three. Didn't pull the trigger up top to Bear. We're down to 7 minutes to go here in the second half. Lakers on top 17.
Oh, wait a minute.
And now that ball's been
Got
stolen.
to play a little D here.
And now Cohen finally gets the dunk to go. He's 1 for 3.
All right.
Gets the fans on their feet. Lead down to 15.
Whoa.
And now it's DG3 set the check back in.
Yeah, it's time.
Lakers are now
Go up.
Mesnick down low. Left
Oh.
layup. Oh, too hard. Rebound to Jones. Too hard. But he's fouled on the play. And I'll tell you what, Mesnick was too wide open, too underneath.
Right.
He is going to hear about that on the ride home.
I think this is the old rope-a-dope because the other coaches are going to watch this part of the game and go, we got this.
We got this.
We got this. It's all according to script.
So Gator heads to the line. Lakers now in the bonus. But that was on the shot anyway. First free throw, no good. Second one coming. Johnson and Wetzel set the check back in for Apple Valley. Garcia checks in. Mesnick checks out just to add insult to injury on that. I tell you what, this great pass, and he's played really well tonight.
He did play well tonight.
But he will never have an easier look than he just had.
He knows it. Look at Miller talking to him. He knows it.
Yeah,
You know, you don't have to tell him. The kid knows it.
exactly. Jones knocks down the second free throw.
Great
Tell you what,
future
he's
for
been good
him.
rebounding tonight. He's been a little quiet on the scoreboard for his standards, but it's been all Garcia.
Yeah, it has.
Now that's Johnson working on McCullough to the rack. Kick out. Hosea, three ball in the face of Bear and knocks it down.
All right, well,
George, what was 20 is now 13.
I agree. We got to emphasize a little defense here.
And now McCullough with it. He's doubled. And that ball's almost tipped, but Garcia comes up with it. He
Nice
spins
move.
to the rack off
Wow.
the backboard, in and good. And he is en fuego.
Just like that. Here he comes at you. Try and stop me.
Exactly. Now Hosea pulls up another three with Bear. That one rims out, no good. Rebound.
DG3 board.
Garcia takes it away from Freight.
Just bring it up, son.
Freight had position, but DG3 just too
So
much.
impress.
And Lakers
There
right
you
the ship
go.
back up to 15. McCullough with it.
Whoa, that's a foul.
And he's fouled from behind. That foul is going to be on number 1, Cone.
When you wear number 1, you better be good.
Yeah, that was Percy Harvin's number.
He was pretty good.
Yep.
You're going to tell me he was a Gator, aren't you?
He was a Gator.
He was a Gator, just saying.
Yep.
Migraines did him in.
They did.
Mayo Clinic, if I
Yep.
remember right.
Yep.
Was it your incessant texting? Hey, my name's Lee Burnick. I live in PL.
No, but
I'd
when
like your autograph.
when he got drafted by the Vikings, they did get a call from his mom looking for a house.
Aha! Did you sell T-Jack his house?
No.
Because he lived right by the house, right by PL.
McCullough free throw in and good. Johnson set to inbound it, not realizing it's a 1-and-1.
Right. It's time to move on from your home selling expertise.
Yep. So it was 13, can move back up to 17 with this free throw here from McCullough. Lakers doing a much better job closing things out tonight. That free throw is in and good as well. McCullough now with 5. And now Jackson with it. He feeds it over to Hosea. Hosea working on Barron. I think they found a matchup
Ooh,
they
good
like.
crossover.
He goes to the rack, left-handed scoop layup, in and good. And Hosea's got 16.
Got to D up, people. Let's go.
Long cross-court pass. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Coach Miller calls timeout.
Yeah, right when you thought we were going to run away with it. He's just calming down the troops. You know, I think the kids want it to be showtime.
Yeah, speaking of showtime, don't forget to join us tomorrow night live from the Chanhassen Rec Center,
From the dinner theater?
where your Prior Lake Lakers will be taking on the Chanhassen Bumblebee.
Charlie's. It's the Chanhassen Charlie's. That's what it is.
We need a prep staff for some of this information.
Well, I know what it is. It's the Chanhassen Cheeseburgers, Lee.
Could be. That doesn't sound bad. If you know where I can get a Impossible Cheeseburger
I'd
in
like a single
Chanhassen.
with cheese. I don't think you can. I think it's all vegan over there, Lee.
Right.
We might be in trouble.
Well, I need the plant-based version.
You do.
The Impossible one.
Not inflammatory, Lee.
Right.
Speaking of being inflammatory, We've been really good tonight. I don't see a line. I don't have any angry texts.
I don't either.
That we just won't let them listen to it on replay. Do you have any?
Right. Well, let's see.
Usually we get a couple.
I know. Or we get.
It's all love.
Oh, I just got a shout out to Gerald and Janet Raddick.
Oh, Gerald and Janet. Gerald, aren't you breaking down film
He is breaking down film.
of Tommy football? Why are you watching this?
Exactly.
And what do you think about the Tommies going D1?
Well, yeah, I think he.
That's a big jump.
I think he's okay with it.
That's a big
Garcia.
jump.
Oh, he had the angle on the low block, feeds it down low.
There you go.
Here.
Nice play.
Layup in and good. Now Hosea with it, working on Bear. Kicks it out. Jackson in the corner. Goes by Mesnick, goes by McCullough, and then gets it over
cross.
to Johnson.
Keep your dribble.
Johnson's got a nifty handle.
He does.
But he's not a great shooter, at least not tonight.
Yep.
Now another power move in the lane. That's going to be free.
Foul on Elvis.
He goes
DJ
up
Doyen.
strong with the left hand, gets fouled. And that foul is going to be on.
On Doyen.
You mean Tom Cruise?
Maybe Tom Cruise. I like that for him, too.
Elvis had chops.
Elvis had chops. Doyen doesn't.
Tom Cruise does not.
Close circuit to you. Growing back.
That's going to be 3 on Doyen.
Well, he works hard for the money. He's
And
down
George,
with
it was
Summer
close for a
Sang.
while, but Apple Valley is clearly pulled away from Garcia now. 48-35. They still trail the game by 16.
Right. Nicely done.
Make that. And now down to 15.
All right.
Apple Valley kind of refuses to go away every time Prior Lake pulls ahead.
Well,
They
they're
cut
at
the
home.
lead back down to 15. They are at home.
There you
They'll bear
go.
with
Way to
it.
beat a press.
And I'll tell you, I think the biggest change of events tonight, George, really haven't turned it over very much.
We look very disciplined against their press.
Yes.
All the kids are looking great. They clearly did work on it after Champlin Park, and they look a lot better for it. That's good coaching.
Exactly. Now Lakers content to run some clock here.
There you go. Attack.
Passed on a 3. Air ball, Bear out of bounds. Going to stay Laker ball as Wetzel tipped it out of bounds.
Yep. See what they got for an inbounds play here.
Looks like they're going to feed it to DG3
Yep.
at the elbow.
He's got a one-on-one.
He turns, faces, power move, hook shot.
Get in.
Little errant, rebound, Freight. He went up high to get that one. And now over to Johnson. Johnson back quickly with it. Looking to drive in the lane, splits a double, layup.
There you go, DJ.
That went 3
Nice
feet
pass, one more
off,
pass.
past the rim, down to Bear, reverse layup.
There you go, nicely done.
And good. Bear's got 15.
He filled lane really well there. That was good.
And now Hosea with it.
Crossover, beats him to the
And then he
rim.
goes, lays it off to Freight. Easy layup for him, in and good. And he's looked good when he shot the ball.
Yeah, he does look good.
Exactly. Doyen over to Bear, over to Garcia. No problem the press has been for Prior Lake tonight. They've been, like you said,
We
disciplined
like that.
and aggressive.
Wide open, take it.
Mesnick, 3. Oh, he passed on it. He's got to take that shot.
Yeah, you do.
You got to get some confidence, young fella.
I know you're. Yeah, there you go.
Now Garcia with it. He kicks it back to Bear.
Let me shoot this
Bear
one.
thought about the 3, passed on it, stiffed arm Jackson out of the way, and now we're going to get a foul away from the ball, and that is going to be on.
I think it's on Garcia.
Nope, I think it's on Jackson, number 2.
Good. I'd rather
That's on
see that.
Wetzel.
I'd rather see that.
So leads at 15. We're down to 3:39 to go here in the second half. On a beautiful night here at the Apple Valley, and their hospitality has been nothing short.
Unparalleled.
Unparalleled.
For them to show up, offer us cheese,
Yep.
crackers,
Yep. Bree.
nookies. Didn't want us to talk too much. Great game for DJ D1.
Yep.
I'm going to clap for the man.
He checks out. Gator Jones checks back in.
Yep.
Garcia. Free throw in and good. He's got 37 now.
37. Wow.
We haven't seen that since the first 8 minutes against Apple Valley. Gary Trent went crazy on us.
He did.
Hosea to the rack. Good move. Poor finish. Rebound.
Malcolm.
Gator Jones. He ripped that away. Now gets it over to Garcia. A little shake and bake. Lays it off to McCullough.
Great pass.
Layup in and good. And I'll tell you what, Apple Valley, a little slow getting back on D in the last 2 or 3 possessions down the court. And they haven't gone very deep on the bench. So I'm wondering if they're getting a little bit tired.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids still wearing their warm-ups over here.
Yep. Now Jackson launches a 3. Rims out, no good. Gator with another rebound.
Yeah,
and he
he's
gets
got
it back over to
double-digit
Garcia.
boards.
He's got Bear
Shoot that.
in the lane. 3 ball on the way.
There you
Good.
go. Nice shot.
And I'll tell you what, it's been Bear's most prolific scoring night of the season.
Looks good. Looks good. Kid looks good.
When actually he was injured last year, so this has got to be his career high.
That is true because he was battling an ACL, if I remember right.
Yep, you are correct.
Yep.
And I got to be honest, I think that arm sleeve made all the difference in the world.
Well, it's all about that. Right.
Yep, leads now at 22, 2:58 to go. Timeout on the floor, and George, we're getting your favorite song, The Jump Around.
It is my favorite song. An early version of Metamorphose with Craig Larshad. I think he got sick jumping, holding a bass guitar to this song.
And we got some girls in front of us doing the jump around.
Oh, speaking of Craig Larshad, we found him again. There he is, folks. It's a little early for that Nike outfit, Craig, but we'll talk about that this weekend. And who's the mystery woman with you, Craig? That's not the lovely Michelle Larshad. Things that make you go,
Things that make you hope. So new year, new outlook for the Lakers. They've turned the corner.
I'll say, we're undefeated.
They're going to improve to 4-3, and they haven't lost this decade.
In a year, Lee. In a year. It's been a year since Dane Shaw's won Best Dressed.
It feels like it.
It's also been a year since Julie Burnick came to a game.
Well, she might be on the road with us tomorrow night at Chanhassen.
Say it isn't so.
It is probably.
Maybe we can
so.
get Michelle out, too.
And now mass substitutions for Apple Valley. That's number 10 with the ball, Lamberson. He swings it wide to 42. Loesch. Spin move in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound tapped around. Gator pulls down the rebound. And he gets a double bounce pass up to McCullough. Back to Gator Jones. Layup no good. Followed by Garcia is good. He's got 38.
Most unselfish team in the land.
Now they've got all their backups in, and we've got all our starters in. Are you a little worried about that?
Just don't pull an ankle here. Don't hurt yourself, boys.
Lamberson with it. And he kicks it
there you go.
to
Good
Mesnick.
Job, Mesnick.
Mesnick passes it forward, and he's going to get a I think Miller called timeout to get some subs in.
Yeah, he sniffed out that entry pass.
Because I'm pretty sure that would have been a travel on Mesnick. He tried to push it forward.
Right.
Garcia was still running, so he had to go get his own pass.
Go get my own pass.
Haas in, Bach in.
Good. I want to see these kids get in.
Ben Johnson in, so happy moment for Chris
tonight. Good. Nice job.
Yep, Jake Anderson in and Flata in.
I like it. Flata's there.
So that's Johnson with it. What a crisp pass in the lane. Over to Flata.
Good.
Back to Anderson.
Running a little bit of a weave.
Anderson hands off to Haas, and Haas kicks it out of bounds.
Haas turns around and looks at him.
In fairness, the pass was at his foot.
Well, you know.
They're laughing about it.
Yeah, big deal.
You know who's not laughing? Anderson's parents.
Who's laughing
They're
now?
talking about that on the way home, too.
Right.
Now back for Apple Valley. That's number 12.
So, Lee, should we hit canes like all the young folk do when they're in Apple Valley?
George, that is not plant-friendly.
That is not client-friendly. Several news bums have had guns pointed at them there.
Exactly. Warner lays
sure the old money, but...
Exactly. Bach with it. We're down to 1:39 to go. Behind the back move.
Whoa.
The lane. Almost knocked away.
Whoa.
He tried some fancy dribble and lays it off. That's Anderson to the rack. In and good. And that cutter's been there all night for them.
It has been there. Kind of reminds me of the Washington Generals playing the Globetrotters, but it worked.
Exactly. And now the Laker lead all the way up to 24. It was close early.
Johnson, good D.
Yep, Flotter. Rebound. Gets it over to Haas. Look at that pass down.
Yeah!
All the way to Bach. Layup in and good. And once again, Apple Valley can't get back down the court to defend us.
Yeah, the coach has got to be going crazy on that.
Our rim runner has been open all night long.
Absolutely. Taking a page from their book.
Exactly.
Yeah, the kids are all right, as the Who's saying.
He feeds it on the low block, and a feisty 42. Loesch rips it away from Kyle Haas.
All right, Taylor Flata, strong game.
And now Zender checks
Coming
into the
out.
game. Flata out, Zender in.
It's all good, Lee.
Exactly. Inbound pass from El Salmon. He gets it up top to number 41. That is Gardner, his first touch of the night.
Go to the rim.
Kick out. Lamberson, 3.
Whoa.
No good. Rebound, Johnson.
There you go. Johnson looks good.
Johnson looks good. And is he better dressed or is Craig better dressed?
I think you got to give it to 2-2 and not Pops tonight.
For sure.
Clearly, yeah, right.
Now, missed assignment there. Apple Valley got it in. But they had that backdoor play. It went right through the hands of their defender. We're down to 42 seconds to go.
Good help to you, Mike Johnson.
And we're going to get a foul on the play. Is that going to be on Haas? Or
I think it's on 22 because he had help D. Tried to swat it when they put the ball down. Maybe not. He got away with it. He's a coach's kid. He knows to play help D.
Yep.
Wow, this is a
free throw on the way. Eventually.
Big kid at the line.
In and good. That's number 41, just in case you're wondering. He's a 6'4 center, 11th grader. Will
I was
Loesch.
wondering. What's his name? Ken
Will-
Herbeck?
Will Loesch.
Ken Herbeck?
Second free throw on the way. That's short. Rebound, Bach. And I think we're going to have is it a lane violation? It is a lane violation.
It is. What are you doing, ref? We all want to leave, ref. Come on.
Hey, George, it's not over till it's over.
Right.
They're down 25 with 37 seconds to go. It's not over. Because you know what? If that goes in, they're down 24.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't look now, but they've got all the momentum.
You called it.
But that crisp inbound pass from Johnson
That'll do
changes
it.
the tide.
That'll
And Johnson
do it.
with it again. He's got his right eyes are clear, focused. He gets it over to Haas. Haas with the ball now, and he swings it wide. That's number 30 who just checked into the game. Zender.
Big
Zender
3-0.
over to Bach. Spin move, Bach. Releases the bigger man. Now over to Zender. Zender with it. Feeds it
There
over
you
to
go.
Haas. He's going to get fouled on the play.
See, now-
15 seconds to go, and I'm not sure I would have called that foul, but
Thank you.
evidently this ref's got just a Swanson TV dinner waiting for him when he gets home.
All right. I mean,
Then
now he decides to call a couple of these?
And his cat's self-sufficient.
Right. Well, it depends. If it's Salisbury steak, that might be worth going home for.
Salisbury steak, I would have been out of here 20 minutes ago,
You would
George.
have. Can you name all three sides with the Salisbury steak?
Zender, free throw, in and good. He's 1 for 1 career-wise at the varsity level.
So is that a big night for you as a Gator,
Right
Salisbury
now,
steak?
he's the all-time leading percentage free throw shooter for the Lakers. Second free throw.
That says a
runs
lot.
out no good. But he gets his own rebound.
Wow.
And
Take
it's
a
a
pass to
beautiful
make a pass,
cross-court
Lee.
pass. Tried to feed it down to Haas, no good.
Ooh.
And how about that play with 6.9 seconds to go to stop the clock by Will Loesch. He's been everywhere since coming in 30 seconds ago.
Right. Let's get this one over with, Lee. Let's start
Yes.
our engines.
Warner with the ball.
Canes awaits.
He's feeling the three, but instead he gets it over Loesch. 3-ball, bang!
Oh!
At the buzzer!
Let's go interview that kid.
80-58, your final tonight. All Lakers, all the time.
Right,
and the big
24/7.
story, the big ticket. He had 38 of those 80.
He sure did. Maybe we could get our own. Channel. As who says men can't multitask? Because they're back for another shout out. The ice cream ladies.
Excellent.
You know what? Why don't you give the ice cream ladies their shout out? I'll shout out to another MVP, Alicia PLAY.
I'll give
There you
Maddie
go, I
Jewell a
said it.
shout out when I see her butt at yoga tomorrow morning.
Wow.
And then, well, I didn't mean it like that, but
No, I know you didn't.
got to get her butt down
That
there.
that
She's like, I'm going to go, and then she never shows up.
JB is saying this?
No, Maddie Jewell.
Maddie Jewell, of
Oh,
course.
Jewel, she's always there at yoga.
Okay, talk to me.
No, I'm not talking anymore. Zero seconds. We got to
Come
get
on,
out
man.
of here, George.
Thanks for listening, everybody. See you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow night.